Hi, oh my goodness. Hi, everybody. Happy Sunday. I am so happy that you found your way here. I hope you click, as always, or not, like, subscribe, and share. And we're going to dive into week 50. We're already there. We're already there. And I say this every year, but each year that's passing, it feels like time is moving quicker and quicker and quicker. Like this last year, it felt like a couple months. Like it was a couple months, but it didn't feel like an entire year. Like a year used to be so significant, and it would be such a long period of time a couple of years ago, and now it's just racing through. So here we are, the final month of this year, about to step into 2025, and things are happening. I am going to do a separate video on the shooter. I wanted to talk about it, but then I thought, you know what? No, I'm just going to deal with Aries through to Pisces, do what the title says, because otherwise it's too confusing for everybody. And I'm going to do a separate video on the shooter because that is super significant. And I think we all are aware of that and we all know that. So, but we can chat about it in the Q&A later on after I get through Aries through to Pisces. And you guys, another thing before we start is that I've decided, because times are getting really interesting and they're going to continue. So let's do a prayer group, a prayer manifestation group. This group is going to be free, absolutely free of charge. Donations are always welcome, but otherwise it's free of charge. And we can just meet once a month. We all pray together, we manifest together, we go through some meditations, we have a topic or a theme, we share and care. Share, all kinds of things and see what comes up and see what happens as a result of that. So if you're interested, sign up. The link is in the description box below this video, as always, okay? As well, if you would like to donate to this live, you have a question and it's a little bit more than a question, then the support link is also in the description box below this video. Otherwise, you can just click the chat and support there. Okay, so let's dive in the general energies and Aries through to Pisces. Okay, I hope you guys are doing well. I hope this week starts off on an amazing, fantastic note for you. I'm in my winter home, my winter abode, in my fairy tale castle, in my fairy tale forest. And let's see here. Yeah, I feel surrounded by fairies right now. Okay, the general energy for the week ahead. Like times are so crazy that I don't even know. I don't even know. Syria's government just fell. So now we have several governments all around the world that completely collapsed. We've got the French government, the German government, the Syrian government. The American government is in transition. That's the one that affects everybody the most. But we'll see what happens because something's brewing there as well. Something's being, is stealthily coming to the fore. So yeah, the overall energy, please, spirit, for this week ahead. And let's see what's coming up this week ahead. This is December 8th to the 15th. And the first card that flipped out is, times are interesting. This is the strength card. This is a Leo, but this is also the lust card, the desire card. As you guys can tell, there's a lot of energy behind this card, and it's the energy of self-discipline. And are we going to be able to self-discipline ourselves? Are we going to be able to hold back? Or are things going to explode this week? And it really feels as if there's a deep explosion that's brewing, that's coming up in the collective energy, and it's really about to pop off. And it's not going to take too much. Like at this point, I feel like the general population is still keeping the lid on, but it's like popcorn. It's starting to lift that lid unless you push it down with force. So there's something coming up this week which is going to be a little bit more, even more volatile. I also see an escalation of something. Okay, so an escalation of some kind of a situation. Let's see here. What else? We've got the Three of Cups. So communities are going to be more important again. finding your tribe, finding your community. And we've got the moon card. Okay. So the main theme of this week, I feel, is it feels a bit, how should I put this? You know, when the parents are distracted, parents are distracted, and you and your siblings or you and your crew are like, wow, okay, let's do this, let's do that. And this is what it feels like. It feels a bit as if there's a fun energy in the air. There's a kind of, making fun of things. Not too toxic, but there's also this fear, this anxiety, this worry. And with the moon card, projecting fears, projecting negativity, projections, negative projections for the future. So it feels as if there's this energy coming up again where people want to find their tribe, find their crew, find their home, where they want to buckle up, buckle in, buckle down, where you're going to hear a lot more again about storing things, prepping things, finding, safe zones and safe places. This is another topic that's going to come up, but it's not going to be coming up in a way that's really anxiety inducing or anything like that. It's more like with a tinge of humor. There's a tinge of sarcasm that goes along with it, I feel. But yeah, this week it's if I, and that's only because of the community aspect, right? So if we couldn't joke with each other or make fun with each other, it would be an interesting time. Okay. So fear of escalation, that's the topic this week, is fear of escalation and kind of joking about things. Okay. All right, let's dive in. Aries through to Pisces. Aries through to Pisces, starting off as always with Aries, first sign in the Western zodiac. Aries through to Pisces. Aries, we've got the Tower card coming up for you. Some kind of a breakthrough this week is happening for you. I'm going to take it from the positive direction, okay? So even if you feel like, oh my gosh, all my bricks that I carefully built up, this little house of cards that I created just crashed down and fell apart, it's a breakthrough. It's an opportunity for you to move on a much clearer and more authentic path without all the crutching and all of that stuff that you needed to uphold the reality that you're trying to maintain and stay in, okay? So it feels as if, this may be something this week where you feel, well, that didn't need to happen. Was that really necessary? But it's opening up a doorway and a portal for you. Portals, I see portals all around you, Aries. If you go walking, if you go out, just pay attention to your surroundings energetically as well, because there may be, you're going to walk through a portal this week. There's something about a portal. You've also got the Five of Wands. So this is an energy of, yeah, you may feel like, wow, like that didn't work out. And the Five of Wands has to do with competition. It has to do with the Tower. You may feel like you're losing something, or you lost something, or something's not working out for you the way you'd hoped, or your image is being lost, or you feel like your image is down, but it's not, it's not, it's not. You're still in the game. You're still racing. Keep going and just utilize this opportunity to pivot or to move through a different portal. Okay. So it does feel like a little bit of a interesting week, but it's opening up doorways into new experiences. Okay. Arguments, be mindful about arguments. You might be getting into a full-on argument, conflict, head to head with something, or you're battling with yourself and trying to figure things out for you. It also, what came to my mind was, I don't want to say bad news, but I want to say news that gives you something to move out from, news that gives you something to build on, news that gives you truth. Okay. Taurus. Taurus, we've got the Nine of Coins for you, Taurus. And so you're going to be mainly focused on your work, your career. This is going to be an intense work week for you. And the supporting card for you is the Knight of Cups. Okay, the Knight of Cups here. So this feels like a week where, yeah, there's some kind of a financial monetary offer coming in for you, some kind of a, opportunity that's coming your way, opportunity to win, go play lotto, if that's what you do. Okay. And but there's a financial opportunity, and people see you as wealthy. They see you as successful. They see you as standing on top of things or having your stuff together, being able to manage yourself, manage your life, and they see you as doing that with grace. So there's something really beautiful about you this week that people are picking up on. There's a generosity that's coming from your heart as well. And I feel an offer of love or an apology from a loved one is coming your way this week. Okay. So there's some kind of a love offering in some kind of a shape, or a value, showing that you're a value towards. That's what's coming your way this week. Gemini. Gemini, what's coming up for Gemini this week ahead? And we've got the World card. Wow. So good, successful endings to any endeavor. And you've got two more cards, okay? You've got the Page of Wands, so you may be dealing with, oh, okay. Some kind of a message is going to set you off in a new beginning. And it's interesting because you've got the first card in the Major Arcana, and you've got the last card. You've got the Fool and the World card, Alpha and Omega, beginning and ending. And so an ending is a new beginning. A new beginning is an ending of something else, right? So I see you setting off on your way, Gemini. You might be starting off into a fresh new start. And this is actually taking that step. You're past the planning stage, you're past the thinking about this stage. You're going to get on your way and actually take a step in the right direction, in the direction of your future. This kind of is also based on some kind of a positive message or positive feedback that you receive, okay? So it could be, for example, you put something that you created out there, receive positive feedback on it, and you're off to the races, like you're out doing your own thing. But when it comes to relationships, there's also something that you're falling head over heels for, or someone is falling head over heels for you. And this feels like a fresh energy. It feels like a fresh start. It feels like a new start. And whatever was in the past is being brought behind you. So it could be that, you communicate with someone, Page of Wands, and you agree to start over, start fresh, the Fool, or you communicate with someone absolutely new, the Fool, but this is a fresh start with someone in a positive direction, okay? And fantastic closure with the past. Moving on to Cancer. Cancer, what's coming up for you, Cancer, for this week ahead? What do you need to know? Cancer. And we've got the Page of Cups and the Justice card, okay? So the Cancer, I feel like something's coming back around again, something that already happened, and now the other shoe is going to drop, and it feels as if honey catches more flies than what? How does that saying go? But it feels as if your best bet is to show up in the most positive, open, happy way that you can towards a certain situation which needs balancing in your life. Now, this can also represent courts, it can represent bureaucracy, it can represent justice, it can represent institutions or agreements, especially ones that you sign paperwork for, contracts, things of that nature. It all falls under the energy of this card. This is also the greater karma card, this justice card here, the balancing of the universe. And your best bet is to be absolutely graceful in how you go about things. So the Page of Cups is always willing to apologize, always willing to take a step back. And I know so many of us, so many of you are completely tired of always being the bigger one, the better one. I get it. But it seems that this is just what the universe requires of you in a certain situation this week. Lay low, take it easy. Yes, amen, and okay, and keep doing your thing, okay? Be willing to receive as well. Be willing to receive information, guidance, criticism, love, apologies, reconciliation offers. Be willing to receive what others have to offer you, as long as it's not toxic, of course, okay? Alrighty, moving on to Leo. Leo, what's coming up for you this week? And we've got the Empress card that pops out and the Four of Wands. Leo, wow. Okay. This is a beautiful energy for you. It feels as if you're moving into creativity, Leo, like you're really expressing yourself this week. And that would be your most successful way forward, is to really just Open up and completely express yourself as you are. Some of you are going to be diving into your art, into your music, into your creativity, whatever it may be. Some of you are going to start some kind of work in the creative arts as well, but it just feels overall like a very successful week, where anything that you try to do will work out as long as you do it in a creative way, as long as you're creative about it. Some of you have mother issues that are going to resolve itself this week. Some of you may have not been speaking to your mother not talking to you, but it's going to resolve itself this week for you. And it feels with success. It feels on a high note, not on a further draining note. This may also mean that those of you that have a partner represented by the Empress, that this is a beautiful week for those of you in partnership with or to an Empress. Someone creative, someone feminine, soft, it's a beautiful week for partnerships with this type of person. Okay, moving on to Virgo. Virgo, what's coming in for Virgo, please? Virgo, what does Virgo need to know for this week ahead? What's the energy for Virgo? Now, Virgo, you've got the, wow, 10 of Cups, and the other card for you is the 2 of Cups. So this is definitely 9 of Cups, excuse me. Same, 9 of Cups. And with the 2 of Cups, so this is really all about your relationship ability, Virgo, and that you're really going to be seeking that emotional fulfillment and satisfaction this week in all your connections and endeavors. The most important thing for you is that everybody walks away happy. You're just over it. You don't want to argue anymore. You don't want anybody suffering anymore. You don't want to push your point anymore. You don't have anything left to prove. And you're just like, can we just talk things out? Can we just end things on a high note? And you're going to be successful with this. You're going to be successful with this approach. People are going to respond to you, Virgo, in a very similar way. They're going to match your energy, okay? So you've got the 9 of Cups with wish fulfillment, whatever it is that you're working towards, whatever it is that you hope for, that you wish for, it's going to come through this week. But also the 2 of Cups, which is indicative of a beautiful relationship connection, and showing that whatever happened in your past, Virgo, you're over it, you're done, you've pushed it into the corner, and you're ready to move on. You're ready to open yourself up for something absolutely beautiful and new, and that new is also ready for you. So this is amazing. This is a great ending to the year. Hot. Libra, what's coming up for Libra? Libra, what does Libra need to know here? Libra, and Libra, I feel right off the bat, there's this energy, of focus again. Okay. So there's some kind, I don't know, like it's also in the reading for 2025. It feels really like you guys are super focused on managing. Okay. We've got the Emperor card here, and we've got the Magician card. This is very masculine energy. So you diving into that masculine energy of making, creating, shaping, forming, managing, directing, delegating. This is all stuff that's coming up for you this week. It also feels as if this may be done to you. Okay, so if you work for someone who's got a massive energy or aura, authoritative aura, it feels as if you may be their right-hand person, or you may be getting closer to the halls of power. So this may indicate some kind of a promotion or an acknowledgement, at least, even if it's by putting more work on your plate. Okay, but you're going to manage, you're going to make things happen, you're going to make things come about. You're a magician. People acknowledge your skills, your abilities, your talents, your organizational talent as well, Libra. And it just feels as if you're finally going to make it. Now, there is an energy of mentorship. Okay, so someone coming in and wanting to mentor you, wanting to support you, accept it, because this person sees something amazing in you, which they will help awaken. Okay, so people around you see you as a problem solver, as a solution bringer as well, see you as super capable in life. Somehow you make things work. Scorpio. Scorpio, what's going on for Scorpio? What do they need to know? What does Scorpio need to know this week, please? What's their weekly message? What's the message for Scorpio? We've got the Ooh, Five of Coins and the Six of Swords. Scorpio, this feels like you want to move away from something that is no longer fulfilling or satisfying you, okay? Because first card is the Five of Coins, which means rejection, abandonment, feelings of failure. It's not enough to sustain the physical manifestation of whatever it is that you were dreaming about or desired for. You've got the Six of Swords, which is travel, moving away from something. It's also learning. So you learning from a past lesson in which you lost or you feel you lost, and learning about that, learning how to do things differently. And it's also travel, so moving away from this negative experience, right? And moving away from people that try to hold you down into it. There may be some financial issues that come up this week that need to be faced, Scorpio, that you have to look at. And it wouldn't be good for you to try and get away from that, okay? With the Six of Swords, learn from the situation. Learn how to maintain your energy no matter what situation you find yourself in. Learn how to find solutions. Learn how to learn again through this experience. Okay, so Five of Coins and the Six of Swords. Now, another thing that I feel coming up is some of you may have something with your legs, your ankles, your feet this week, your knees, something about forward movement. So this could also be your car or vehicle, and things needing to be done on the car or vehicle and not having the funds or the finances for that, but it's going to come in. Don't worry, you're meant to learn through this, okay? And another thing would be a smaller health situation that really is resolved very quickly, okay? Very, very quickly. Sagittarius, what's coming up for you? Saggies. Sag, and we've got 4 Sagittarians this week. What's the week of the message? New beginnings, Ace of Wands, and the Six of Cups. It's coming around again. Six of Cups is a soulmate connection. It's something, it's also memory, right? So what resides in memory? What is in memory? And with the Ace of Wands, the fresh start, the passion, the new beginnings, the drive, it feels like Sagittarius, yes, take that first step of returning or accept the return when it comes to you, but it does feel like something is coming around again, okay? Otherwise, it feels as if you're finally having the action or the energy to act on your dreams, okay? And this may be an older dream that you've been holding on to for quite some time, but you're ready to take action on it. You're finally ready to make that forward movement, take that step forward, and you're finally ready to make it come about. So don't give up on your dreams, especially not this week, and take action. Utilize the opportunities that have been given to you, because yeah, you'll see the opportunities come up this week. Okay. Somebody being really passionate about you and seeing you through rosy colored glasses as well. Somebody's like eyeballing you and thinking, oh my gosh, that's my person. And seeing you through rose colored glasses. Okay, somebody's infatuated. Be mindful, because this does have this firm belief energy that you're meant for them. Okay. Could be the opposite as well. So yeah, don't get too obsessed now. Yeah. All right, Capricorn. What's coming up for Cappies? What do Cappies need to know? Caps, we've got okay, Caps. Caps, you're feeling like you're ready yeah, this is wild. Okay, this is the Nine of Swords. And we've got the Magician card. So it feels like, some of you may be overwhelmed with your work, or you're thinking too heavily about your work, like it's circling through your head too much. And it might even be bringing you into insomnia, imbalances, things of that nature. You have to learn to balance out. You have to learn to chill out. But it comes from your perfectionist drive. Like you want to be perfect. You want to be absolutely clean. Like there's this cleanness that I pick up with you, like perfection, absolutely clean type of work that you want to put down. And you don't want to hear anything back that you didn't do this or you didn't do that, or anything that would make you feel less than, because secretly inside you feel less than, and you don't want anybody else to see it or know it. So you try to be perfect so that nobody sees or notices. And this is driving you up the wall. You need to chill. Some of you need to take a couple days off. You need a break. You need to get out of that environment. You need to move away from the problem in order to gain a different perspective as well. Okay, so go easy on yourself, take a deep breather, take a deep breath in and out, and do not worry that much. Some of you may be worrying about your position, or you're looking for a job. I feel in 2025, the doorway will open itself for a new position for you. Okay. Aquarius, what do you need to know? What's coming up for you for the week ahead? What's going on for Aquarius here? What does Aquarius need to know for the week ahead, please? Aquarius, and we've got the Empress. Oh, I said Empress and it was the High. Oh, okay, it doesn't matter. The message comes the way it comes. So we've got the Empress here and the Queen of Wands, Aquarius, okay? So dealing with maternal issues, mother issues, sibling issues, sister issues, dealing with femininity issues. The divine feminine is showing up here, but also dealing with your passion, with what it is that makes you happy, your motivation, your intention, and your drive, and really becoming aware of what pushes me to do certain things, what pushes me to see things in a certain way, to take action in a certain way. What's going on here? So we've got here the Queen of Wands. Like I said, this is very passionate. People are going to see you as attractive. You may be picking up sports again, working out, taking care of your physical body is a big, huge thing. You may set that, intention this week, but otherwise you're really looking at your intentions and your motivations here with the Queen. What is pushing you to do certain things? Okay. Creative solutions to issues and problems. Support from females, female mentorship, guidance from females. This can also be friends. You may have a friend that's like a maternal figure to you, and strength, female strength. Some of you may be dealing with pregnancy as well. Okay, pregnancy, this may be a thing or a topic, you or someone in your vicinity. Okay. Pisces, what's going on for Pisces? Pisces. Let's see here, Pisces. And we've got the Nine of Coins and the Two of Swords, and for some reason I fell on a third one. So we've got the Two of Swords, Four of Swords, and the Nine of Coins. Pisces, yeah, this is a relatively, I won't say tough. It depends. If you're a fish that likes to swim and likes to feel the flow around you, but some of you like to be in the fishbowl, so it doesn't really matter to you when things are quiet. It just feels peaceful. But you've got the card, the Two of Swords, which is indecision, not taking a stance, not taking a stand, which leads to a time of rest and peace. This is the Four of Swords and healing, right? And the Nine of Coins, so enjoying your success. But these are two kind of interesting energies. On the positive reading side, you will be able to enjoy your success and take a breather and take some time off. And this is absolutely necessary for you. Take a couple days, make it a long weekend, make sure you're not working over the Christmas time, so on and so forth. But it can also mean on the other end of the spectrum that your financial gains are kind of slow or quiet at this moment, right? So you're thinking about that, not coming to a serious conclusion, how it is that you want to move forward or how it is that you want to up. But the good thing is, the absolutely good thing is that you feel absolutely confident this week, right? So super self-confident with a Nine of Coins, capable, able, even if the solution is not right there for you, you believe that the solution will come. You believe that there is a solution and you have the hope for that. So that's a lot of work already done, already taken care of. But yes, you are meant to be successful and this will come. You just have to be patient. And in the meantime, do as much healing as you can, okay? I'm also feeling those of you Pisces that are single, you may be fed up with being single, like you're not willing to wait anymore. And so you want to take action and somehow find your person, but it doesn't seem like that's the flow of things for you. You really have to be willing to receive and be willing to be guided, be willing to be led. And in order to be guided and to be led, you have to be quiet because that's the only time you can hear. So it's for those of you in a relationship, it just feels like a beautiful, quiet, chill, cozy week. Okay. That's that for December 8th through the 15th. And now I'll get into the Q&A. If you guys have any questions, I hope you guys are doing okay. Let me switch back. And yay, happy Sunday, everybody. Hi, hi. So if you have any questions, let me know. Thank you guys for the likes. And those of you that are new here, welcome. And I already said in the beginning, I know there's so much going on this week. There's so much going on this week, but I don't want to get into it here because that'll just be too confusing. I'm going to do separate videos so I can focus in on each topic as we go on. Yeah. But some of them I'll be posting over on my Patreon, but I'll post on my community tab which ones those are. And I'm almost done the 2025 videos from Aries through to Pisces. Yes, I still have to put up Scorpio, Sag, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces, and then and then we're done. And then if you haven't signed up yet for the channeling for 2025, for the recorded channeling, so you can receive a recording of that, and I'll be posting the recording also on the Patreon for a little bit less than but the other thing is the prayer and meditation group, which I'd love to start doing regularly, once a month, free of charge. We just meet up, we pray together, we meditate together, we manifest together, we support each other through the changes that are coming up for, I think, everybody in 2025. Okay, so there's that. Let me know if you're interested and just sign up for it. Okay. Yeah. So let's see what kind of questions are in the chat. Yes, thank you, CJ Brooks. I love the background too. This is so much fun. I'm doing a different theme for every week, I think. Yes. Mhm. Yep, yep, yep. Hey. Hi. Oh my gosh. Something went into my eye. I stopped wearing lashes. I wore lashes for so long, for almost 10 years. And all of a sudden I woke up one morning and I thought I'm done. I'm over it. I'm done. I'm done. I like my short and stubbies. But honestly, since I turned 50 earlier this year, yeah, yay. Big round one. Earlier this year, life has changed. Like it's not just the number, like the number doesn't really matter because nothing really changes, but the perspective and the I don't know, it's nothing is that wild anymore. Like, I don't know. There used to be this passion to save the world and go out there and make the changes, and now it's like, oh, we're here again. Oh, another cycle of this, another circle of that. It's like, oh, okay, let's just watch this one. And all of a sudden it's like, oh, the young ones, they're gonna have the solutions. They're gonna figure it out. It's gonna be okay. Yeah, it's wild how the whole mindset and perspective changes. But otherwise, not that big of a deal. It really is just in your mind. Happy half century. Thank you, Leah. Ah, yeah. Yep. Elena De Leon, can you pull a card for me? Sure. Oh, thank you, Celestial Infinity. Yeah. Elena De Leon, please. What does she need to know? Ooh, Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups and Queen of Swords, Elena. So the Nine of Cups is, of course, wish fulfillment. This is a positive, absolutely positive. A wish fulfillment, happiness, luckiness, a joy, connection, expansion, grace. all of it, all of it. So that seems to be the energy that's coming in for you this week, or that's the energy that you're feeling. Okay, that's the energy that you're feeling. And here we have the Queen of Swords for you. So discernment and decision-making capabilities. Don't be afraid to make the cuts where you need to make them. Don't be afraid to yeah, do what you need to do this week. Make the decisions that you need to make. Okay. That's pretty much it. That's all that's coming up for you. Hi, Salwa. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm a tiger baby. Yes, born in a tiger year. Who else is a tiger? Who else is a tiger here? Wow, hi, Bill Clinton. Yes, the new United Healthcare suspect. Will they catch the UHC suspect? CJ, you're always the one to tap into like what I'm super passionate about. And that is definitely a marker. That is definitely a marker. I don't feel he's in the US anymore, you guys. I don't feel he's in the United States. I think it was a pretty clean, fast, and the stuff he left behind, he doesn't care about. Like he honestly doesn't care if they found his water bottle and his backpack and the Monopoly money. And it's like, yeah, it's clearly that was intentional and on purpose. And the only thing that I think was not on purpose was the photo, the picture. But the two pictures, I don't believe are of the same person. So that's the next thing. But I'm going to do a separate video on that. I'm absolutely going to do a separate deep dive video on it. And I'll try to post it this evening already. So, well, my evening, you guys' this afternoon. But I don't think they're the same person. And I don't think he's in the country anymore. And I think they're going to be wannabe copycats. Yeah, they're definitely going to be wannabe copycats, but I don't think there will be actually any. They'll want to, and they might try, but it's not going to work out for them. Um, I think it's wrong to be so cold. Yeah, on a personal level, definitely, but on a different level, it's on the other hand, though, in a certain sense, it is kind of there's so much to say to that. On the one hand, yes, on a personal level, it is kind of sad. On the other hand, so many people have passed away, right? So many people have passed away. The third leading cause of death in the United States is due to medical error or lack of medical intervention. And as another person stated, people are so used to seeing colored people and Black people and other people gunned down in the streets that nobody bats an eye anymore. But this one person, just from a personal level, and all of a sudden it's a huge thing, and it shows us what the system is actually there to protect and who the system is actually there to protect. And because all of a sudden they're like rolling out no stops, like everything is going all out to trying to find this person. And for anybody else, though, not so much. So it's a huge, massive social commentary on so many deep layers. It's unreal. And it's sad on a personal level that this is what it took, because I really believe that it's easy to blame the people in the decision-making levels, right? And it's easy to point the fingers at them up there. But it's because we're allowing them to do what they do. So if people would be able to get over themselves and somehow unify, they wouldn't be able to get away with everything that they're getting away with. So it's kind of, it's a huge topic. It's a huge topic. But I do understand the frustration and the anger that is coming out right now. I kind of do. Not that I'm saying it's right. I just say I'm understanding it. Yeah. UHC shooter lookalike contest going. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's a you know, like then nobody, because we live in Absurdistan. That's what I said in one of my TikTok videos as well, is we live in Absurdistan. And it's an absurd world. It's gone beyond the point of even trying to be logical or make any sense whatsoever. Aaliyah, no, this is a bit silly. Aw, but an old classmate has been on my mind a lot lately, and I think we had a spark back in the day. Okay, how's he doing? Let's see. AW for Leah, no. How's he doing? AW for Leah, no. Yeah, you guys definitely had a spark. There was definitely something. But some kind of a mental decision got in the way, and is possibly a decision for a future and a different relationship. Okay, so somebody decided for thought they were deciding for the future, but they actually decided for a different relationship. So this person that you're asking about, I feel like they have some kind of separation behind them. They're still getting over it or getting through it and focusing on their work. Okay, so we've got the Knight of Cups, which is, yeah, you guys had a spark back in the day. The Five of Swords and the Magician. Okay, so the energy of saying no to something, rejecting something. But we've got the Two of Coins, Two of Cups, which is a different relationship because it came after the rejection. And we've got the Eight of Coins, which is working on something. Okay, so I feel like he's focused on his work. You know, that's pretty much it. Yeah. Hi, Veronique. Oh, thank you. So glad to see you here. Yes, it is Absurdistan. It's absolutely it's too much. It's too much. It's too much. And will TikTok be banned completely? Because now it's saying that it has to go to the Supreme Court now. Will they take TikTok down? And of course, the real reasons behind the TikTok ban are coming out as well. And it's not just for your protection. So as always, agendas upon agendas upon agendas. Brielle, hey, hi. My partner is feeling unappreciated and doesn't feel like my stresses and my experience are important. A little worried, I don't know what to do. Okay, so your partner is feeling unappreciated and he thinks that what you're going through and experiencing is not important and you should appreciate him more? Is that it? If that's it, like, I don't know. But let me pull some cards for you and him. Or her. Okay, so you, Bree, the partner, and the relationship. So in the relationship between the two of you, it's about money, okay? Security and safety and resources. Something financial, monetary going on, you blocking, you going like, oh, like this is wild. And this person feeling, honestly feeling like they're the ones, this is the Page of Coins, like they're the ones giving everything. So it's yeah, it's interesting because that's exactly what's showing up in the cards. This person feels like they give you everything. And like it just falls on granite with you for whatever reason. I'm not saying that this is the truth. I'm not saying that this is the way it is. I'm saying this is how this person is feeling. Why do I say that? You can see it because here they are with their little pentacle, the pentacle in the middle here, and here you are with the Two of Swords. Okay. So yeah, this person is feeling undervalued, but it could absolutely have to do with them feeling undervalued themselves. Okay. That it has nothing to do with you, that it's them. And they need to work on their own insecurities. Could be. Okay. But yes, they are feeling underappreciated. It's not a manipulation. It's not a guys. Okay. But they like you. They care about you, Bree. They want to work things out with you. You're important to them. Oh, thank you, Star White. That is so kind of you. Very appreciated. Can I get a card for a general message right now? See here. Star White, Star White, Star White, Star White, Star White, Star White. General message for Star White. General message for Star White. Okay, we've got the Queen of Cups star right off the bat. It makes me feel as if you are intuitive or psychic as well. You are able to reflect or intuit certain things. It could be that you're also a reader or an astrologer or something along those lines, but you do have this empathy, compassion. You're an empath for sure. And this just general, very intuitive connection to things. Okay. It also feels as if there's this creative streak with you. You may also be a mother or having mother concerns, motherhood concerns, issues around your mother as well. This is all tying in together. You may currently be studying or looking for work. It could be that you're also in a kind of relationship situation where it's not really firm or solid, okay? There's this feeling here that you're not quite sure if you're in a relationship, if this is the one for you, actually, or yeah, yeah. So there's something coming up though, Knight of Swords, someone who's coming to sweep you away. We've also got the 10 of Coins outcome. So this feels as if there's a financial gain to be had. And you've got the 8 of Coins, hone your craft. Okay, so what the cards are telling me for you, Star, is that hone your craft, okay? That you can really be successful in it. And if that's what you're wondering or worrying about is what to work on or how to work, or if you could do this, if you could make it work, yes, you can. If you're already making it work, keep going, keep going, keep going. Things are going to get better and better and better for you. And it's going to come quickly. Like there's a quick success that's coming for you. Otherwise, when it comes to your closer at home relationships, it does feel as if there may be arguments with loved ones that keep coming back around, specifically your mother or a partner of yours, maybe both. And with this partner of yours, you may be in a situation where you're wondering, if you're in a partnership, where you're wondering, is this the right person for me? Is this the right relationship for me? Like right now, it doesn't feel too cozy or tight. Okay, so actually, I'm feeling like you're single. All right, I hope that helps. And yeah. Absolutely. I reside in Korea, but right now I'm on vacation in my country of origin. I originally planned to go back, but now I'm not so sure anymore. Could you please pull a card for me? Salwa, yeah. Salwa. I can't do anything about the ads, you guys. So those of you that are seeing ads, let me see if I can. No, I can't. Okay. All righty. Let's see here. Korea. Korea. Let's say Korea. Yeah, Korea is another place, right? There's another issue and thing, and it makes you wonder what's happening behind the scenes and who's pulling what strings and trying to create what coups and you know. But is this the right time for Salwa to return to Korea? Yeah, you're gonna be fine. Don't worry about it. Absolutely. Okay, Three of Wands, Ace of Wands, Ten of Cups. Okay. You've got good cards, go cards. Ten of Wands is emotional happiness and joy. Ace of Wands is yes, 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 high energy. Three of Wands is good outlook. Okay, so it's all good. You're gonna be okay. Yeah. Yes, once you're in the meditation circle, I'll send you the link so you can donate after as well. But I can, whichever, let me see, I'll post it here. Doo -doo -doo. And hit message. Yeah, yeah. So that's pretty much what's happening, you guys. It's I'm so glad Gen Z and Gen like we have such a sense of humor about it. All of us. It's funny sometimes. I just crack up watching the comments on social media and seeing every how people are reacting and responding to everything that's happening and going on because it's beyond. It's absolutely beyond. It's shocking how much beyond. Yeah. And I know some of you are, for example, Candace Owens fans, and I used to be, I used to be like years ago, 3, 4 years ago when we were going through everything that we were going through. And I feel like back then she was onto something, but now I'm not so sure. Now I feel like something else took over. I'm not quite sure what, but something. And I really, 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 really noticed it when she was doing that series on Kamala Harris's dad and Kamala Harris's heritage. And I thought, what in the world? What in the world? Like how far can you go, And so I stumbled across this other channel called what's it? Useful Charts or something like that. And he did an entire video with Kamala Harris's background and genealogy tree because that's all he does on that channel is genealogy and family trees and tracks the royal bloodlines of Europe and so on and so forth. Let me pull it up, but it's super interesting. And he was stunned when he saw those videos that were being put out by Owens, absolutely stunned because they are so wrong, but so many people believe it. Like so because they want anything they can get to hate. And so they just believe it, whether it's true or not, they don't care. But he did a really super interesting video, and I'm just going to try and pull it up here. History. I'm going into my history. And useful charts. Is Kamala Harris Black? Like just wild.
Hi, this is Matt Baker. First off, I want to say I did.
But the rest of his channel is also super interesting. So check that out. There, that's the video. And yeah, let's see. Oh, thank you, Tamara. Can my ears still heal fully? I have a strange ear issue and a depression anxiety disorder because of it for 9 months now. I need some advice. I'm really desperate. Oh, Tamara, thank you so much for the donation. As some of you guys know, I really dislike doing health readings for obvious reasons out in the open. And the direction of the life pathway of children because we like to keep their potentials open. Health readings, I need to be mindful. I can pull a card for you, but clearly if it's that bad, then a doctor is in order. I'm not one of the psychics that are against doctors and think they're all, I truly think that we have 4 levels of being: the physical, the emotional, the mental, and the spiritual. And you have your practitioners on each level. And it's great when they all work together. And yes, things manifest from the spiritual through the emotional, through the mental, into the physical. But or the spiritual, mental, emotional, physical, to be more accurate. But to dig into what caused you to create that ear issue and so on and so forth, we'd really need to have a chat. Okay, because what came first, the depression and the anxiety, which went ignored, or the ear issue, right? Because it could be that you weren't listening. I mean, it could be that simple, but it doesn't have to be that simple, right? It doesn't have to be that simple. So let me pull a card. Yeah. It's not really, yeah. There's a strong defensiveness when it comes to you and how you deal with people and the world and situations. Your defenses are up. We've got the King of Swords here, and the Swords cards, just as a little bit of a tarot lesson. The King cards, right? The Kings are usually armored up, and the armor is the personality armor, the armor of personality that we build around a certain way of going about things or coping mechanisms. We've also got the Nine of Coins, and the Nine of Coins has to do with, it's the self, right? It's the energy of being proud of oneself, proud of your accomplishments. So it could be that you're not, and you're trying to balance that out and trying to find, but I need to talk to you on a deeper level. Okay, Tamara, so think about it. Let me know when you're ready. But there is definitely some kind of a personality armor here, a set way of seeing yourself and who you are, and reluctance to change. Definite kind of, how do you put this? A defensiveness. Yeah, being defensive and not really listening. So it could be also that people tell you, I don't know what you heard. That's not what I said, or what you pulled out of it. That's not what I've said, but you believe that. But we'll see. We'll see. Health issues are, and I'm not the one who's going to sit here and tell you, oh, everything's going to be amazing. You're just going to get a bit better. It's going to go away. Like, I feel like this is a little bit, tricky. Eventually it can go away. It's not fully stuck. It's not fully stuck, but it is a little bit, you're going to have to put some work into this. Okay, just being honest. Yo. Discernment is so important these days. Many people on social media start off with good content, but get corrupted with the fame and fortune aspect that comes. Yep. Yep. And the needing to provide more and more and more and more outrageous and outlandish stuff to maintain attention. It's the attention economy, and it just, sooner or later, I hope it's going to, evolve into something else, but. Hi, Pam. Hola, Tina. Absolutely welcome, Tamara. MB, where do you get these gorgeous backgrounds? Ha! Wouldn't you like to know? I'll post the link in the chat as well. I found this AI to be really, really good at making images and pictures. And so play around with it. Have fun. It's here. It's not going anywhere. So might as well, get used to it. There. That one. Yep. Yeah. Tamara, also what suddenly came up is an issue with around father. Okay, there's a father issue, father situation, fighting your father, pushing back against your father, standing up against your father, but this feeling of constantly being beaten down. Okay, if it's not your father, then a mother in a masculine role. Okay, but with the masculinity, that's where the issue is coming in with you. Okay. So I hope that helps. Let me know. Thank you, Elena. Thank you so much. Yay, I hope you guys are signing up. I'm gonna put the free meditation and meditation and prayer link. And so we meditate, we pray, we visualize. And the good thing about it is, and why I find it so important is because it's time to get back. Sometimes, you know, you can't, where you are, you can't really build community or with your family, but you can go online. And where Jesus said, where two or more are gathered in his name, there he is in the midst of them. So the prayers that we do together as a group, they're heard. The energies and the frequencies that we awaken as a group, they're heard. The manifestations that we do together as a group, they manifest a lot quicker. And so I really think that this could become something really super beautiful and super important in the long run. And I really want to consistently do it once a month, right at the beginning of the month. And then we can manifest for the month. And then in our next meeting, we can see what actually happened and how the manifestations went and what worked and tweak it, you know, tweak how we do things, evolve, grow together. So sign up, sign up, sign up, sign up. It's going to be fun. Yeah. And the community that we build, you know, because you'll get to know other people that are on the same wavelength, that have the same interests, that are, you know, especially if you're in a space where you just can't experience these things. Experience these things. I was lucky because I used to go to development circles, right, for years, but it was so much fun meeting up with other people and connecting with them and seeing their insights and seeing what they see and all of that. And yeah, I kind of took it for granted, but not everybody has that opportunity or possibility. So join in. You've got nothing to lose, only to gain. Yay. Yep. All right, you guys, I think I'm going to stop here. Thank you so very much. I'm going to go work on the shooter video and try to put that up ASAP. If you're not on my Patreon, head on over because that's where I'm putting all the videos from Aries through to Pisces. Right now they cost, oh, speaking of Patreon, I forgot to send out a notice to you guys, but I'm pretty sure Patreon must have sent you guys a notice if you're on it. But yeah, due to the App Store, Apple, Apple and their fees, right? It's a constant thing for everybody who develops or has an app, but they slap on exorbitant fees. And so I'm super sorry about that. So the videos I've totally reduced to the least amount that I can actually put them up for, and that's €3. That's the least amount I can do. And through the App Store app, it turns into €450. So just so you guys know, that goes for all the videos, everything that you buy on the App Store. It's the App Store. It's not Patreon and it's not me. So I'm super sorry about that. Nothing we can do about that either. So yeah, but I'm sure you guys already realized or know, but I just wanted to say that. But yes, so that's where all the videos are for next year. And you can go check them out up until Libra. I put up Libra yesterday. So now I'm working on Scorpio and then Sag. And if you have any other questions, because the two videos that I really want to work on today, and one's going on Patreon and the other one's going on this YouTube channel, And then I still have to put up the video on the trip for next year because we are doing a trip, lovies. We're going traveling together. Yes. You guys know how much I love to travel, and this one has been on my heart for a long, long time. And I'm finally putting it together with the help of a beautiful person who was born and raised in the area that we're going to. And I'm putting together a video and photos. She sent me a whole bunch of photos. And let me share those photos with you guys. Are you guys interested? Do you want to see the pictures? Say yes, because I want to show them. Yes, 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 yes. So it's going to be in September, from September 10th until September 20th. And where are the pictures? Da, da, da. I'm so excited and I just can't hide it. Okay, let's see. Share pictures, share. Look at that. Look at that. So here's one of the hotels. Like, as you can see, it's right by the ocean. This is going to be in the south of France, and it's going from Saint-Maximin de la Baume, which is in the speaking half German, close to Marseille. And we're going to drive in her van, which she is like, anyways, she was born, Olivia is her name, and she was born and raised in the south of France. She knows every nook and cranny there. And there's a long history of Mary Magdalene in the south of France. And I'm sure some of you guys have already heard about it. Some of you guys haven't. So I'm going to be doing a video on that. But legend has it that after the crucifixion, Mary Magdalene sailed in a boat without oars. I mean, that's, whatever. And she brought the Holy Grail with her servant and her brother Lazarus and all these others. They ended up being washed up in the south of France. Now, there's one avenue of the story that is super secret that says Jesus was in that boat, and there's the other avenue that says it was just Mary Magdalene. The one avenue that Jesus was in that boat leads to the whole mystery of Rennes-le-Château and what was found there, and so on and so forth, and Dan Brown and angels and demons and the Da Vinci Code and so on and so forth, and the bloodline and blah, 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 which we're all going to have a look at. And the other line, which seems to be, there's something to it because the entire southern region has a history of thinking differently from the Catholic Church, of new thought, new perspectives, different way of seeing things, has the history of the Cathars and the Huguenots, and of course the Templar Knights. So we're going to be diving into all of that. And you guys know I'm in a history buff. But there's also the Druidic and the Celtic history in that area as well. So we're going to be seeing some places that are absolutely stunning, off the beaten track, and it's just because Olivia knows where they are. So anyways, this is one of the hotels that we're checking into, and we're going to be seeing Montsegur, so one of the castles. This is not Montsegur. I think this must be Peyre Petous or something like that. Not quite sure. But yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And we're doing it in September because it's way too hot. Like, it is so hot to go on these kind of up and down thingies, and we're going to be doing a lot of walking, but also ceremonies. Yes, yes, I'm going to be doing like ceremonies with you guys, and we're going to be diving deep in. And I really want to go to Montsegur because there's a portal, an energy portal, a powerful, powerful energy portal in Montsegur. This is Carcassonne. We'll be spending a couple of days there at night. Stunning, gorgeous, guys. Oh, so beautiful, so beautiful, so beautiful. So yeah, this is one of the hotels again that we're going to be staying at. This is one of the Celtic ceremonial spots, high energy. One of the ceremonial spots of the old Celts, high energy, super high vibe. This is like Sedona Vortex, like higher than that vibe. So anyways, back to Mary Magdalene. Yeah, I get so sidetracked. Anyways, Mary Magdalene lived in the southern France and meditated in caves for 30 years and taught the actual Christian teachings because she was the disciple that was closest to Christ. Remember, right? She was the one that Christ loved the most. And according to old texts that weren't included in the official Bible, Peter was very jealous of her. And because Christ loved her so much. And so the church was actually supposed to be built on Mary Magdalene and not really so much on Paul, who was never directly taught by by Christ. And it was supposed to be built on Peter, according to another document, but it ended up being built on Paul. So that's why we have this kind of forceful, hateful energy that comes through the teachings right now, but Mary Magdalene teachings, and the energy down there is so beautifully soft and so beautifully gentle. And so, oh, you guys are gonna love it. Love it. That is Montsegur, my friends. So if you're not like, we got to talk about this one because hiking up is a little bit interesting. So it's not too long. It's only about half an hour hike up, promise. But it is you come prepared. But that's where the portal is, all the way at the top. And this has a massive history. This is the last holdout of the Cathars in southern France. At the base of this castle, something absolutely horrific happened. And now it's a pilgrimage site. Like people actually go there to have ceremonies, to do meditations, to do connecting with that energy, especially if you have a feeling like you had a past life there or you were one of these people, then it will really trigger some genetic memories for you for sure. Yeah. Yeah. Olivia! Yes, another secret spot that she's taking us to. This is super high vibe. This is a Rennes-le-Château. So all of you guys that watch the Da Vinci Code, we are going there. Yes, we are. We are going there. Yay! So excited. This is the Black Madonna, and the Black Madonna and me have a thing, and I'll explain that in the video that I'm doing to this whole trip. So there are multiple Black Madonnas, and yeah, so that's I think that's it. Did I show all the pictures? Well, you'll see the rest of them in the video anyways, so it doesn't matter. Yep. 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 Yes, it's going to be a wonderful trip. It's going to be amazing. And again, you're going to be meeting people that are amazing. Who knows what happens? It's a magical area, mystical area, known for the mystic things that happen and the magical things that happen there. And Google it, look it up, you'll see. You'll see. You'll see. Not much more I can say. But like I said, a video is coming on it, and of course, yes, start planning your getaway in September to a magical, one of the most magical places on this planet, on this earth. One of the most magical places on this planet. Oh, another thing that I wanted to show you that we're going to see is, yes, let me pull up the website though, 1 second. There is a relic of the Mary Magdalene. And it's interesting how this wasn't a big thing until a couple of years ago, right? So things are finally starting to come to light. And they say that this is her skull. That is what it said. This skull has been in this enclosure, this golden enclosure for over 100 years. And it's displayed in the Basilica of the Saint Maximin La Saint-Mome, which is exactly where we're headed. And we're going to see, because she lived there, and we're going to see the caves that she lived in, and so on and so forth. So this church, yes, church, says this is her skull. This is Mary Magdalene. And scholars, French scholars, generated her face. So they took hundreds, thousands of pictures of the skull because they can't take it out anymore. So they had to take all these pictures of it. And they did that and scientifically recreated what she must have looked like. And let me pull that up for you. One second. It's actually on the National Institute's National Library of Medicine archive. But they did that back in 2019, computer-aided facial reconstruction of Mary Magdalene relics following hair and skull analysis. And so explains the entire story and, you know, the skull and all the pictures that they had to take, the plaster mold, the recreation. There's even hair in there. By the way, there's hair. And so people, like I said, they go on pilgrimages there, and they have massive experiences similar to the pyramids. And so this is what she must have looked like, you guys. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing? And it all comes to life. Yeah, yeah. So we're going to see all of that, all of it, all of it. Yes, it's a super spiritual trip. Super, super spiritual trip. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. But like I said, I'm going to be putting together a video and of course, more information for those of you guys that are interested and that feel called, that feel like this is a place that maybe you had a past life in, maybe you have some kind of a spiritual connection to, or your mystery interest has been awakened and you want to see the sights yourself that were so spoken about in so many books and so many stories, which held and still hold to this day so many mysteries that haven't been revealed yet. Yeah, yeah, very occult area. And the energy is, wow, just mind-blowing, just really, really beautiful. Yeah. Oh, you guys, thanks for being here with me. And I will see you soon on the next one. And I'll try to get that video on the shooter out today. And the other ones I'll be posting over on my Patreon. So make sure you're on my Patreon. Okay. I'm wishing you a wonderful Sunday and talk to you soon. Bye.